Thursday night.
All right, man. Date set. Thursday night. Couple of juggernauts going at it.
I mean, you're 6-4.
Yeah, but we're like a really good 6-4.
Bro, you've beat the Stars, the Sabres, the Sharks, the Red Wings, and the Senators.
But the other win was against Panthers.
Yeah, in a shootout. You haven't beat a decent team in regulation.
I know. Low quality fans of a high quality Bruins team. That is a dub. I'm going to be honest. I'm not really happy with how this game went. But a dub's a dub's a dub. And we have to feel good about that. This is a team that we should have beaten. A team that had a sort of COVID outbreak before this. A few players. So that's something to kind of keep an eye on. A team that has lost 4 straight, now 5. A team that has allowed over their last 6 games 5 goals, 5 goals, 5 goals, 5 goals, 1 goal, 7 goals. They're averaging just under 4 allowed on the season. Now, of course, we don't get to 4 because we have no shooting talent, apparently. But it's a dub, and I'm going to feel good about that. Also, other good news. Foligno appears to be a full participant in practices, so that's good. We can look forward to him coming back soon. We might need it sooner rather than later. We'll get there, though. Studnicka, first action on the wing this season. He'll play on the third line on the right side to Howla. He had a mixed bag of a game, I'd say. And then Sway gets a start. That's exciting. Not exciting news would be the fact that I now have to hear about Tuukka again for the next, I don't know, whenever. Tuukka was skating at Warrior, which is good news. He's recovering. He's ahead of schedule, it appears. Working with a goalie coach, just skating around, doing his thing. Great. It really looks like the team is going to welcome him back with open arms, which is fine by me. I like Tuukka. I'm not one of the people that dislikes Tuukka. But he's still nowhere close. So I don't really want to talk about it right now. So let's do that. Also, bad news. The defensive lines stay the same. So Forbort remains on the first pair. Did you know that Swayman was 6-0 coming into this game at TD Garden? Not too shabby. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks. Puck drops! And a minute and 14 seconds in, it's, gonna be one of those games, isn't it? Taylor Hall has the puck on below our right dot, and he decides to no-look pass it into the slot. Leads to a Kachuk chance. It gets blocked, saved, I should say, by Swayman. The rebound comes out. There's a pile for the rebound. It gets punched over to the right side, past Swayman, wide open net. Boom, bada, bing, down 1-0 as a Senators player bashes it into the empty net. That was Sanford. Sorry, my mind's all over the place right now. Sanford gets the goal for them. It's 1-0 right out of the gate. And you had this feeling immediately, too. Taylor Hall, that was bad. And he played hard to try to recover from that, but he's having a rough go of it the past few games. This just felt like a game that was not going to be super enjoyable in all facets. It was actually super enjoyable, but frustrating in the sense where you felt like you should be winning the game by 4 or 5 goals. 2:47 in, a minute after that goal, McAvoy goes for holding. It's a good call. It's just a transition. Things get behind him. He holds. McAvoy's got to cut down the penalties. This is getting crazy. We do kill it. Our penalty kill has been struggling. They were really good this game. They were. And I'm going to fast forward like 12 minutes. There's 8 minutes left in the period, and it's a mixed result so far. I mean, we have some nice ozone chances, but there's still a lot of... I mean, well, against the Leafs, I get it. There's a lot of space. They're fast. They're quick to move in the puck well. This is the Senators, man. This is like the Leafs' little brother. The one that's like picking his nose and running with scissors. Like, that's who the Senators are, and they're doing it. Tons of space, tons of time, tons of chances in front of our net. Just, like, we're the Bruins. What are we doing? 7:17 left of the period, and Coyle's going to in the face. He's going to get high sticked. 31 seconds into that, it's a turnover. It's a breakaway for the Sens, and McAvoy trips him to prevent a shorthanded bid. So, we're going to 4-on-4. Immediately gets rid of that, right? Bummer. 4-for-4 now for a minute and a half, and then a 30-second penalty kill. So we've now taken ourselves out of an advantageous situation, removing ourselves from the power play. Now, the refs went, you know what? I'll do you one better. We'll make you in a disadvantageous situation by putting you under the penalty kill. This was a bad call, no matter how you look on it. We have a minute and 2 seconds left on 4v4, and Coyle goes for slashing. If you're holding your stick with one hand like this, and the stick gets hit out of your hand, fuck off. That's not a penalty. I mean, what is this? He's literally holding it like this. And I know how hockey gloves work, guys. I've worn them. He's holding it like this, and it gets smacked out of his hand. And you call slashing on that? So we have a 4v3 for 1 minute, a 5v3 for 30 seconds, a 5v4 for 30 seconds. Do we kill them all? Yes, we do. Because we're the Bruins, and this is the Booger-eating Senators. 3:33 left. Coyle gets tripped. This was kind of a weak call. I felt like a little bit of a makeup call. We get nothing off of it. So we're going in to the intermission, down a goal in a period where we really don't deserve to have the lead by any means. The fourth line's busting their ass. That's nice to see. Yeah, it's way too many penalties, but the penalty kill looks really good. The team's just still struggling. First passes out of the zone are garbage. Too many passes into skates. There's no chemistry in the offensive zone. Chemistry comes with time. I'm okay with that. Not all of our lines should have that much difficulty with the chemistry stuff. First line still looks great, though. So you're thinking to yourself, 1-0. Let's go into the second period. Let's get going. Let's fight the good fight. 6 seconds in, Pasta goes for a blatant, unnecessary roughing call. Little high hit, little behind the play. I don't even know what he was doing here, but we're going to have to kill that off, which we do. 4 minutes in, and it's PP time. And well, it's a good PP. Zub goes for cross-checking behind the play on Pasta. This is going to be some beautiful puck movement. It gets to McAvoy at the point. He feeds Pasta at the top of the left circle. He collects, flips, fucking rocket, top right-hand corner. That is glove side, but he misses. Misses by a good 3 or 4 inches. Luckily, Marchie is just standing there. Just standing there, arm up on the bar, just chilling. A little bit of Dunkin's in the hand, just chilling. Dunkin's everywhere. Puck goes in the net. He's kind of pissed. That was his coffee, but hey, that's a goal. Not only is that a goal, that's a goal that ties him with a Bruins legend for 8th all-time franchise points. Take a guess. I'll give you 3 seconds. Who he's tied with. I'll give you 3 seconds on that. David Krejci. Bruins legend. 9 minutes left in the period, and we are pouring it on. It is full pressure. A lot of credit to Hall, Coyle, and Smith, all of which made great plays to keep the puck in the zone, keep this ozone time going. It's a nice keep in by Hall, left point. He sends it down the left wall, Coyle. Coyle continues actually back to the point. Hall cycles. Coyle leaves the puck at the tip of the point and effectively sets a pick for 2 Senators players. Forbort, who's playing that line, just grabs it and takes all the ice in front of him, which was a lot. Gets to the bottom of the circle, just fires this low glove, and it's a sneep, a little sneep by Forby. Look at you, Forby. Forbort gets a goal. He is now leading all defensemen on our team in goals scored. I'm not upset about it, in a sense where I'm glad he scored. I am upset that no other defenseman has more than 1 goal. That's something I can be upset about. Forbort has 2. But that's a 2-1 lead, and you feel good about it. And you feel like the team's taking that to heart and pushing, and they continue to push after it. And then it just takes one little flip. Again, it feels like we work so hard for these goals, and then just boop into our net. It's a little bit of offensive pressure by the Sens, and it kind of starts with Riley not being able to handle his man behind the net. Riley had a terrible game again. I don't know what's going on with him. Cycles up to the point. Back down to the left circle, shot fired, comes back around to the right side, and this is, you're adjacent with the dot on the right circle against the wall. He throws it at the net, just chucks it. And it just kind of finds its way, like Sway is looking at it and he closes, but it gets the inside of the blocker arm and then back into the net, and that's 2-2. Damn it! You know? Just damn it. 150 left, and we have a legitimate fight to talk about. Cliffy and Formanton just go at it. Bunch of cross checks back and forth. Jack Edwards thought that it was only one side. It did not look like one side to me. It looked like both of them were really going at it. And, I mean, it was a nice little tussle. Cliffy loses the fight, but didn't really expect him to win that. He's given up a little bit of size in that one. Nice little fight. It continues to get chippier and a little dirty throughout the third as well. This was a really physical game. Speaking of, $1:36 left in the game. Yes, 14 seconds after the fight. Whistle, Zaitsev, Marchand start going at it a little bit. No real fight, but enough to get roughing minors each way. They'll go 4v4 immediately after the draw. The Senators, one of them breaks a stick. He flies right back to the bench. Doesn't even give a shit. Doesn't even play it like, with the hands. No, just goes right. Fuck this. I need a stick. Goes to the bench. That stick breaks on the left circle. Now, I would feel really good about this, except for we also break a stick. So it's 3-on-3 basically. Puck gets to Pasta, who's on the top of the left point. He fires it down to Bergie. Puck hits a stick. The broken stick on the ground. And just boop, bobbles. Bergie gets it with the leg. Just boom. Hits it over to a stick and just golf swings it. Gets under Murray's arm. That is 3-2. That's your final score. We're not even at the third yet. They've been allowing almost 4 goals a game. You'd think we would have put in a couple more in the third, is all I'm saying. Not a lot to talk about in the third. We do start 4v4. That's fine. Frederick does not return. He took a huge hit in the second. Kind of a suey pass. Have to have your head up on that one. In the neutral zone, just got greenlit, crushed. Upper body injury, did not return. I assume Studnicka slots into fourth center if he does not play Thursday, and Kuhlman gets slotted back in if Foligno's not ready. 2:11 in, and Studnicka goes for tripping in the offensive zone. Bad penalty by him. We do kill it. 8:18 left. Hall for hooking. We kill it. 3-2 final score. A couple chances on an open net, but nothing can find its way into the back of it. I feel fine about this win. The game notes. This was not a dominant game. We need more finish. When we came into this game with the second worst shooting percentage in the league, and then we scored 3 goals on, I believe, 36 shots, something along those lines. That's not, it's not really great, guys. The name of this game, though, was keep your head up. No one after the first period had easy access across the blue line. People were going for it on open ice. It's very rare that you see both teams fully commit to open ice hitting back and forth. There were some huge ones in this. I would advise watching some highlights that includes hits, because that was fun to watch, man. Riley is struggling right now. Hall is struggling right now. These are 2 names that really keep popping up to me. Hall, I'm not worried about. He's doing a lot of other things really well. The back check is there. He's facilitating the puck well. The points are going to come for him. I'm not worried about it. Some of the turnovers are rough. Riley, not doing well with the first pass out of the zone. Is not covering anybody in the defensive zone. He is struggling a lot. And that includes time spent with Carlo, not time spent with Clifton. It doesn't matter who his partner's been. He's consistently getting beaten by the opposing player that he's supposed to cover. It's a little scary to watch, especially when we're also worried about Derek Forbort, who we don't think should be on the top line, and Connor Clifton, who we're still not sure. I'm really starting to side with that as a third pairing defenseman, but he's still a bit of a question mark. Oh, goody, my favorite game. After this game, the production line, that's Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand, and David Pastrnak, have 13 goals combined. That's exciting. Problem, the rest of the forwards have 10 goals combined. Now, I believe last year the production line was outscoring everybody, but this is also feels like it's worth pointing out. Let's see how long it goes. I'm pretty sure we did this for over a month last year. Maybe closer to 2. Until the secondary scoring caught up enough and passed them by enough where I just stopped caring. Sway looked mostly good. I did not like that second goal. Other than that, he made some huge saves, stayed cold again for large portions of the game, and remains perfect at TD. I feel pretty good about that. Olmark's still our starter right now, even though they're literally getting 50-50 split, I believe, at this point. All right, guys, that does it for me. I know this episode was a little more casual, a little quicker. Just a heads up. So Thursday, we have the game, and I should have a video out the next morning. We're good there. Saturday and Sunday, we have a back-to-back. And as some of you know, I am moving. Saturday is the day that I'm moving. Everything, boom, computer set up, everything, gone. Going to the new house. I can't guarantee that there's a video coming out Saturday night or Sunday morning. We might have our first ever double header, low qual. We're just going to see how that goes, but bear with me on the move. Go Bees!